Hey gang, Mocha Boy here. So we're moving on to attack number 3. This was my attack against their number 8. This was a third visit on this base, so we had already sniffed out where the double giant bombs were. And let me just draw them out for you really quickly. So there was a bomb here, bomb here, bomb here, bomb here. Archer Queen is here, and we'll cover the consideration for how to get to her in just a sec. And then Tesla's kind of somewhere in the core there. Now this is Baconmaker. Now the original Baconmaker was built as a hog ring, but as you can see here, some of these defenses were moved into the support building layer. Which basically screws up the hog ring and gives your hogs an easy ingress point into the core of the base. It's not enough to simply have these double giant bombs, but then disrupt the ring. So if you have this base, this is a pretty serious design flaw in this base, especially if you're trying to protect against hogs. Now the game plan for this base was to... okay, so we were going to do a needle holo, and that was to take out these defenses to remove whatever threats were in those pockets, in which case, they were double giant bombs here. And I did this a little differently than we've normally done it. I dropped a giant and then one loon and two loons. This was 2 loons, 1 loon, a giant, 2 loons, and then 1 loon. Now that number, let me explain why those numbers were chosen. Number one, the giants were dropped to draw fire from these aerial defenses, but give these loons enough time to punch into the trigger range of the CC. So it's up to these 2 balloons to pull out the CC. And as far as these 2 were concerned, this was perfect. So two balloons to do a double bomb drop. So 1 attack round. That's all it takes to take out that 1 cannon, and then simultaneously tank for this air defense and then expire. Whereas this 1 balloon is enough to, just because of the flight path here, is enough to take out that archer tower, that wizard tower, then die, and then take out the wizard tower with it. And then the same thing that I do here is the same thing I do over here. So 1 giant, 2 loons, and then 1 loon for that guy there. And that's enough to take out all of these defenses pretty cheaply in comparison. Now as far as the lure is concerned, the lure is going to get taken care of down here. Standard CC lure, a couple witches, some distraction barbarians, and an anchor archer. The ingress point, or sorry, the AQ kill team is going to come in through here. So that's going to be 1 golem, a few wall breakers offset to take out that wall, and then the BK and AQ to follow in to take out the archer queen. Once she's down, the raid can actually start, and the ingress points for this chosen were going to be this, and that's simply because all of the hogs would have consolidated kind of here, and I could drop 1 heal there to heal all of those hogs, and then just basically follow them around the base. Now this was a pretty tightly packed defensive core. There's going to be a lot of things shooting into the core of this base, so you're going to see a lot of aggressive healing. It wasn't my best example of healing, but you're going to see... Whoa, hang on a sec. So let's go ahead and get to that replay. Again, what I want you to pay attention to is the order that everything goes in. It's going to be giant, loon, 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 a few loons up here, and then again a giant and 3 loons down there. Once I have the CC dumped out, take care of everything down in this corner. The 2 ingress points are going to be right in here, and then just heal. And and of course the AQ kill squad's going to go in through this wall, through this wall right here. There's only 1 wall separating the AQ kill team from her, because she'll jump over this wall to take them out, but just 1 set of wall breakers to get them in, and then we should be set. So let's go ahead and watch that all go down. So 1 giant, couple loons, and mind you, this was 2 loons just to give them enough time to dump out the entire clan castle. These loons up here, and then a giant to distract, a couple of loons to fly in, and take out those remaining defenses. Yes, I probably could have done 2 loons, but I'm a big fan of using giants as distractions. They have 1,000 hit, close to 1,000 hit points, whereas balloons have about 600, and then hogs have about 475. So for the cost of 1 giant, you've got like 1.8 or 1.9 hogs. So there's your archer. Then we'll do I always love bringing barbarians with me, just so that I can do a quick barb walk to get everybody outside of the walls. But they're also great as meat shields for the witches once everything goes down. So you'll always see me. Hang on a second here. You'll always see me drop a few barbarians as distractions to the wizards and witches and whatever else is in there. But one other thing that I did do, and I don't know if you saw that, was that I dropped a wall breaker in. Those wall breakers are really fast, and I had an extra one. I had an extra 2 space left over, so I brought a wall breaker to distract the CC troops. So golems down. You'll see the wall breakers come in a little bit south of here, a little offset. So 3 because one always manages to die before it blows. So once the AQ's keyed in on the hog on the golem, it's pretty much safe to start the raid. But so she's down. Hogs go in 2 strings. They'll consolidate right around over here. The kill team has redirected, and they're starting to move into the core, which was pretty lucky. I wasn't sure if I'd hold on to them. And then, at this point, this is where all my shitty heals come in. Like I said, it was some really, you have to aggressively heal this core because there are quad Teslas in this core, along with all of the point defenses shooting into the middle. So you're going to just see a lot of overlapping heals here, just to make sure that they made it through. The kill team is punched into the core, and I'm down to just my last set of hogs and defenses. But the raid's looking in pretty good shape at this point. Town Hall goes down, and we finish for 3. So good fun there. Finally happy I managed to get a chance to hit a Baconmaker.